Hey there, on screen right now, you can see a sales page for a course I created called AI Visibility Playbook. And this course is all about how to rank or have your business recommended in AI chats like ChatGPT and Claude. Now, the sales page is great and it didn't exist 60 minutes ago. AI has written this entire thing. Now, here's the thing. AI hasn't just written this course randomly based off of me just asking it to write a sales page. This entire sales page, all of this copy has been written following the exact frameworks of expert copywriters around the world. And in this video today, I'm going to show you how I did it, how you can do the same, and how this will completely change how you create copy for anything you want to sell online. Let's get into it. Here's the problem. Here's what most people do in AI tools like Claude or ChatGPT. I'm using Claude here. And when it comes to writing copy or content, they dive into a new chat and they just fire in a simple prompt and expect amazing output. So in this case, I've just gone with, I want you to help me write a sales page for a course of mine. The course is called AI Visibility Playbook, and it shows business owners how to get recommended in AI chats. Can you write me a sales page? Now, I have give AI here zero context really about what it is. Yes, I've explained in 2 sentences what the course is about, but there's very little context. And the AI, rather than ask me questions, rather than figure out what it is I actually want to create, it's just gone straight in there. Yes, I will write this for you. And like I say, we've already got this written. How can AI write a sales page, a good sales page, or write copy or content with just this? It's impossible. If you were outsourcing this or writing this yourself as a human, you would not just go off something like this. You would have the context of what the course is, you would have frameworks you were going to follow, all of that, and that would produce a superior result. What we've got here right now on screen is AI Slop, and this is what most people are doing. We're not going to do that on this video because I'm going to show you how to do this properly inside of Claude, how to give it context, but above all, how to actually follow frameworks from actual expert copywriters. So let's jump to what we should be doing. Before we actually get a single piece of copy written here, we need to do 2 things. So I'm inside of Claude. You could be ChatGPT, you could be Gemini. It doesn't matter what LLM or AI chat you use. This will work for anything. But we need to give our AI model, in this case Claude, 2 things. And those 2 things are frameworks and context. Now, let me start with the context first. So what I've done in Claude here, I've created a project in Claude Desktop, just called Sales Page Copywriter. And what you can see over here is I have uploaded the transcript from my AI visibility sales video. So my AI visibility page here has a sales video, and I created this sales video a while ago, and I uploaded the transcript of that inside of Claude Desktop. Now, this gives it context. It can now see exactly what is included in the actual course. So it has context around what's actually being sold, and that's really important. So if you've got a sales video, you want to get a transcript from that created, and you can upload that into Claude. Now, I've done this in a project, but you could just do this in a chat. You can attach it in a chat there. So again, nothing is different from this project. I've got no other instructions here. It's just the transcript. Now, if you don't have a sales video and you're just creating a text sales page or landing page and you have a course, what you want to be doing is giving the AI access to your course. So again, transcribe your videos. If your course or your lead magnet or whatever is a text file, upload it in here. Give the AI exactly what it is you're writing a sales page around. Now, if we just fire in a prompt here and say, write a sales page based off of this particular context, the sales video transcript, it's going to do a better job than previously because it has context of what the product is now, but it's still going to be mostly AI slop. It's still going to just figure it out along the way and just make up what it thinks it should do based off of what it's got in its training data. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this up another level, and we're going to give it access to actual frameworks for sales page copy. Now, to do that, we can head over to a tool called Summify. This is our tool. This tool basically gives your AI tools, Claude, ChatGPT, knowledge, and you can give it whatever knowledge you want. Now, as part of Summify, we have pods. Now, what a pod is it's just a series of content within one source, a knowledge pod. Now, here you can see we have landing page copywriting. This is a pod we've put together that's got 10 different sources. You can head over, a link in the chat box. You can come and test this out. You can actually ask a couple of questions on this actual page for free just to see how this works. But what this pod is we've got a bunch of expert copy and training inside of it. So we've got Peep Laja, we've got Russell Brunson in here, we've got Alex Hormozi, we've got a full 4-hour copywriting course for beginners here, we've got Harry Dry here, we've got a ton of expert copywriters inside of this pod. Now, once you've added this into your account, you can see it here in my account. I've got it in twice, so I've added it twice. But if I open this up, we can now dive into this content. So all of this content in this pod, which is over 10 hours, has been chunked and embedded onto our systems, and your AI can tap into it. So I can say, look, before you write copy, I want you to dive into this pod here, and I want you to pull out the frameworks that is going to help you create a better sales page. And that's where this goes to another level. First things first, you will need to connect Claude, ChatGPT, or whichever AI tool you use to your Summify account for this to work. So it's really easy to do. It takes about 60 seconds, and we have full instructions on your account page on how to do it. So once you log in, come over to your account page, scroll down here to API and MCP, and there's full instructions on what you need to do. Once you've done that, Claude or ChatGPT or whatever you're using will be able to access all of your Summify pods. So you can create pods about anything, and it can dive in there and get that knowledge. Now, here's what we've got now. So I've already pre-created the sales page. You've seen the finished sales page, and I'm going to walk you through how I did that now with this extra framework knowledge. So we've got context and we've got frameworks using the Summify pods, and I'm going to walk you through what actually happens now to create the sales page you see on your screens. And again, there's a link in the description if you want to go and check it out so you can read through it. So here's how the prompt changes. So this is the original prompt here. So you're going to write a full sales page for a course called AI Visibility Playbook, all standard stuff. But here is the difference. And this is what you need to do when writing copy with AI. Pre-work. Read the sales video script in the project's files. That's our context. Again, if you don't have a sales video, your course content is fine. Pull the landing page copywriting pod from Summify via MCP. Start with get pod brief, then search content for any specific framework you reach for hero, headline, objection, CTA, pricing. Don't improvise from training data when the pod has the answer. So I am specifying this up front. I don't want you to go off, use your training data. I want you to go into these frameworks, which I trust, which I know have great content and expert knowledge in there. Context, I'm giving it a bit of context on the product, and then I'm giving it some page sections to produce as well. Now, I like to do this. Claude and most AIs are pretty good at actually laying this out now in this way, but I do like to do it. I like to give it a bit of guidance on the structure of the page. I feel you get way better results this way, but it will work without having this section in. But you can see I've got the full sections. We've got a bit of a voice rule as well. Deliverable, I want the full page copy in markdown formatting. As you can see on this right-hand side, it's done it because I then want to turn this into a design, which you can use AI for as well. So when it's formatted in a better way, it's way easier to turn this into the actual design. Now, once I fired that prompt in, here's where things change. So if I scroll down here now, you can see what Claude has done to produce this on the right-hand side. So the first thing is charted course to retrieve copywriting frameworks before drafting landing page. So it knows what needs to be done. And then here's where things get interesting. We are digging into Summify. So I can see the next thing or the first thing it's done, I'll start by pulling the Summify pod. Now, there are 2 pods in there, so it's found both of them inside of my account. Like I say, it will have access to all your pods. So if you've got multiple on similar things, it can pull from all of those frameworks if you want, or you can specify which pod ID you want to go at. So again, both of those landing page copywriting pods are exactly the same in my account. So it's now digging into it and actually creating frameworks. So I'm reviewing the key frameworks I can apply here: hook, story, offer for the funnel structure, the rule of one to keep the message focused, Harry Dry's approach for clarity and differentiation, and the epiphany bridge to create that breakthrough moment. It is pulling that directly from those frameworks. So this isn't being made up or training data, it's going from what it can see. So what's in the pod? It's going to break this down for me. Frameworks the pod centers on: hook, story, offer from Russell Brunson. We've got the rule of one, Michael Masterson via Hormozi. We've got Harry Dry's 3 rules of memorable copy: visualize, falsify, unique. Epiphany bridge from Brunson as well. We've got which means so what technique from Jesse Forrest. You can see it has pulled all of these different frameworks. We've even got singular CTA, multiple buttons, one action. Again, polarization from Peep Laja. It has pulled absolutely everything. Now, if I wanted it to focus on one of these frameworks, I can. But again, I want to give it free reign now. I trust the frameworks that are in there. Now go and create me an incredible sales page. It's also pulled up anti patterns, stats that matter, and the one big idea I'd build the page around. AI doesn't show 10 links, it recommends one. Trust decides who. It's building framework, it's building ideas around the copy. Now what it's done here, it's talked about framework attribution per section. So because I sectioned it out, as you can see now, we've got a Brunson and Cattoni hero. We've got a Harry Dry problem area of the sales page. So you can see it is now focusing on frameworks for individual sections. A few calls I want you to weigh in on. Again, look at the difference here. Rather than just go ahead and write, which is what it did before, and it produces AI slop, it's now coming back to me to say, look, this is what I think. What are your thoughts? Are you happy with this? I confirmed it. Yes, I like the framing. Agree. Yes, add the guarantee. Because I had no 30-day guarantee in the video. So it's pulled that out. We recommend you do this. The frameworks recommend that. So we should add that to the page. Okay, yes, we can do that. Let's go. It's improved my sales video. It's improved the copy I already had for my, of course, video. So here's the landing page. And we can see this on the right-hand side here. Pull it a bit bigger. AI visibility, playbook, landing page copy. For the designer, page sells at this. So here we go. Hero. If you ask ChatGPT right now where to buy your product, would you come up? Probably not. Your competitors are getting recommended by AI. You're being skipped. The AI visibility playbook fixes that over a weekend for $47. Amazing opening. You know exactly what it is. And as you can see here, you can see what it's based on. So it's pulled the hero section out on this side. Brunson hook. The hook is the offer. Ask the question that makes them feel invisible, then offer the fix in one line. That's what it's based this on, which is really, really strong. We've got the problem here, which is based off of the Harry Dry visualize. So what people don't Google anymore, they ask AI. That's it. AI doesn't show you 10 blue links. It recommends one, and one business gets the customer. Every time you're not in that answer, you lose to whoever is. So a huge problem. That's going to stoke any problem for a business owner that's worried about their competitors beating them in AI. And we're going to visualize this. And again, in the sales design and the actual design of the sales page, we visualize this on the page. So again, the 6 trust signals of my course. So it's pulled that from my course context. And then Hormozi Masterson rule of one. Trust is the one idea. The 6 signals are sub-bullets of trust. So it's breaking down my course and building it into the framework. So again, we've got identity, consistency, review strength, website content, structured data, etc. And then we've got a what's inside. So Forrest, which means so what. Each line is a deliverable plus the outcome it produces. No naked features. Again, it's created what's in the playbook section there. But you can see how much different this is from that original chat where effectively AI was just running loose on copy without any direction, any guidance, and that's what produces AI slop. When you partner up context with actual expert knowledge using Summify like I'm showing you in this case, which is really easy to do. In fact, the landing page copywriting pod I've shown you in this video, you can go and use that actual pod in your own account. You can go and test it for free. Check out the link in the description. But when you do that, you get actual sales page copy written around frameworks from experts from wherever you want. Again, I've pulled in experts that I follow. Russell Brunson, we've got Harry Dry in there. Again, you've seen them all. You can add whoever you want to your pod, and you can have AI work from that knowledge. And this is the finished copy. As we saw at the start of the video, again, I turned this into a design with AI as well, but it's taken all of that copy and structured that into a great sales page that is now up and running, ready for me to sell this particular product. So when it comes to writing copy with AI, which is what this video is all about, this is how you do it properly. You don't just go over to any AI tool and just trust that the model is going to produce expert superior copy for you, because it won't. It will produce AI slop based on nothing. You need to give it things, you need to give it context, you need to give it frameworks, and you will get a far superior result. And you can copy what I've shown you on here really easily today in less than 2 minutes inside of any AI tool you want. There's links in the description to everything I've shown you today, so you can go and check out all of that for yourself. So thank you for watching this video. Now, of course, I did turn this copy into a sales page, and I used AI to design this as well. I can't cover that in this video. The video will be way too long. But if you're interested in seeing how I got it to design this as well, leave a comment below this video and I'll put together another video on my channel here showing you how I turned that exact copy into a nicely designed sales page with visualizations, everything. Again, leave a comment to let me know if you want to see that. Don't forget to hit like if you got value out of this video. Hit subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.